What's up, guys, and welcome back to another action video. Today we are hopping into the second episode of the third season of Smallville Phoenix. Last episode was a very strong premiere. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was really immersed in the story the entire episode. It was intense. It was high stakes. It was action-packed. It was so good. Clark had been in Metropolis on Red Cave for basically 3 months and was doing, what I think normal people would do if they had powers like he does, like robbing banks and going to clubs and partying it up and everything like that. But then, of course, Chloe told Lana where he was, so Lana went to go pick him up, and he basically, not really dismissive, but just like, I'm not going back home. So she calls Jonathan, and Jonathan ends up going to Jor-El, and guess what? Jor-El gave him powers. So cool to go and get Clark. So we are going to see what happens now, because they started a fight at the end of the last episode between Jonathan and Clark, but Jonathan has powers, so it's gonna be really fun to watch. We also have the Lex story of Lex is on an island because Helen ended up, sorry, my roommates are being loud, I'm sorry. Lex was, basically, he was in a plane and Helen crashed the plane, and he's been stranded on this island for 3 months, so everyone thinks he's dead, and Helen did this really weird about face, and basically it was like Lionel is in cahoots with Helen, I guess, and they tried to kill him. I don't know. So that was weird, but Lex did get rescued at the end, so we're going to see his mental state because he was imagining this friend, Louis, on the island, but he thought it was real, but it was imaginary, so we are going to see his mental stability coming back from the island and everything that's going to happen between Lionel and Helen and everything like that. So, like I said, really strong premiere. I really liked it, and I cannot wait to hop into this second episode. So if you want to see my full reactions a little bit early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. If not, that's cool. You can hang out right here. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So without further ado, here is the second episode of the third season of Smallville Phoenix. Let's go. We're hopping right back into this. Okay, literally right where we ended. Oh, damn. Oh. It's kind of cool seeing Jonathan with powers going up against the sun.
Looks like the old man isn't working out. I'm taking you home.
Oh, God. If he didn't have powers, he'd be dead about 3 times over by now. Oh.
If I could raise a son that could kill, then kill.
Oh, there we go. Got it off. Okay, then now he doesn't have powers anymore. Well, at least the scar's gone. Is he okay? He's back! Martha's so relieved. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Whatever Jor-El did to him must have been too much for his body to handle.
That's not gonna help with his guilt.
Abraham threw Isaac on the pirate.
Lex! He back! My boy's back!
When I'm not basking in the fires of hell.
Why would I murder my own flesh and blood?
Cause you're Lionel.
There's only one, come on!
I'm not going with that.
Yeah, this is not how that went down. Not at all. Liar! You're a liar!
I warned you not to trust her, Lex.
Don't turn this on Helen!
He's unhinged.
A search party scouring half the world for you.
Looks like you picked the wrong half.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was only Helen. I don't think Lionel really had much to do with that death. I think he had something to do with her betraying him, but not, I think Helen was the one that came up with the plane plan. And Lionel didn't know about that.
The most important thing right now is that my son has his life back.
Yeah, but he just completely destroyed it.
I stole it from Lionel Luther.
What's in it? Oh, no! Ew, is that what his blood does?
Your blood.
Ew, no wonder it hurt so bad.
Why would Lionel want my blood?
Doesn't matter now.
He knows way more than you guys know.
You know, I kind of suspected you had an inside contact, but buying off my daughter-in-law didn't low for you, Morgan.
Oh, it wasn't Lionel, it was Morgan. The secrets they know.
Got a lot further to fall. Yeah, but I'm the one who's got the evidence. And remember, the statute of limitations on murder never
Murder? Well, I'm not surprised that they murder.
24 hours to get that phone back to me.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Hi.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well.
I don't know who you really are.
Well, you've seen him on Red K. Ugh, that's what he messes up.
Oh, I was protecting you.
The only thing that keeps hurting me is you.
She's not wrong. I mean, they go back and forth so much. They get whiplash. Is she crying? Oh God, Clark. I mean, it would make so much sense if he just told her the truth. Like, damn it. Oh, this is another great conversation right here.
Oh, thank God.
Trust me, I've done that already. Survival of the fittest. I guess you really are Luther now.
I was gonna say, yeah, well, it's full on Luther.
After I gave you the blood back and apologized, you turned around and sold it to him.
He's playing us against each other.
We seem to do a good job of that on our own.
For what it's worth, I do love you.
That ain't worth nothing anymore, Helen. That's worth 0.
How'd you find me?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Where's my package?
Oh, it just doesn't explain it? Cool. Damn. He can be scary when he needs to be.
Down
Damn.
the road, back to Metropolis. I don't want to see you in Smallville again.
Yeah, I don't think that's the end of him.
Chloe, I gave you absolutely no reason to stand by me. You knew where I was all summer and didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, well, that's what friends do for each other, Clark. Clana yet?
Yeah, that went about as well as you'd expect.
After 2 years of non-stop Lana lasting, that's the best you can do? Come on.
I think it's for the best.
We all do things we regret. Sometimes you have to stop and face your demons.
Yep. Tell him, Chloe. Tell him. Come on. You gotta fix it. You made a mess. Fix it.
Met too early for the farm auction?
Hey, buddy. Yay. The besties are back.
Months on a deserted island was almost worth it to see the look on your face right now.
Oh, man.
I love their friendship. Look how happy he is to see him. Oh.
Bigger plans for me. It's ironic. In the most remote solitude, I still managed to find Amnesia.
You got skills. You got mad skills, Lex.
So we all got to take a look at our dark side sooner or later.
Yup.
The problem is, if you stare at it long enough, you get hard to tell the two sides apart.
How could you let everyone worry like that? Because the more pressure I put on him, the more he pulled away.
Yep.
I mean, you saw him, Lana. It's like he was a different person. Clark has more issues than Rolling Stone. Clark's always been more comfortable talking to you. Because he's not in love with me.
Yeah.
I thought we can give the honeymoon a second try.
You really want to go on another plane already?
Don't let go of things, Lex.
I knew he was going to be back. Oh, mother. No.
I know you're quick. You can't get them both of them at the same time.
Ah. Ow. At least he didn't do it on the inside of his palm like everybody does. He's like, what the hell is this?
What the hell is this?
What you're looking for.
Great, now he knows. What the f- and now Lionel's going to know it came from him. Like, ah, damn it.
Intriguing presentation.
It's not the packaging that's important.
I didn't know any better. I think blood was liquid gold.
Kind
I
of.
can't imagine what the real source would be worth to you.
This is what I was.
Contact turned out to be, say, uncooperative.
Okay, so Lionel doesn't know, but I guess he's about to find out.
What if I were to tell you that this is not the sample I stole?
He's listening.
From the source.
You got his attention, man. No, Lana, turn around. Turn around. Why are you even here? Damn it. She's like, what is going on? Ow! Oh, get you some. Nice. Oh! Well, it turned out to be a good thing that she was there.
Still think I tried to kill you?
Yeah,
My father wanted me dead. He wouldn't have failed.
that is facts, 100%.
Common after effect of malaria.
I'm afraid I've been delusional a lot longer than 3 months.
He's got you, girl. He got you.
It's the reason you didn't get a bullet in your head that day. Because I really did fall in love with you.
I don't think that matters anymore, girl. What? You have...
Don't worry. I learned from my mistakes.
How did I know that was going to happen? But do you know how to fly a plane? I guess you do. And now Helen's gone. But Clark, you got to do something. You got to do something. Alana's going to find out. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. That was damn close, show. That was too damn close. A shootout going on. Oh, shit. Is this dead or did he just get shot? Smart thinking, Clark. Yeah, take that ring off, buddy. I'm sorry.
Well done, Lex.
I'm sorry.
All the tests you put me through.
Definitely a survivor. There you go.
I was hoping your offer still stands to run Luther Corp together.
All right. Father, son. This is definitely going to be the start of him going down that dark path.
You bought our farm?
I put
What?
your names in the deed. With this compass, your wedding present,
Oh.
the least I can do is help you keep your farm.
Yeah, yay, they're keeping the farm. Good job, Lex.
We will find a way to pay you back.
I feel like I'm alive. That's payback enough.
I hope you just consider me part of the family.
That's all he wants. Yay, we're back on the farm. Oh, this is not gonna go well.
I know there are things about you that you try to shield me from, but you don't have to protect me anymore.
Oh, come on. She's giving you a chance that no one would.
I want to know you.
She's giving you every opportunity. Come on, man.
Trust me, you don't want to know me the way you think you do.
That's my decision to make.
Yeah. But she's like sitting here begging you to take her back. Like, damn it, Clark.
I wanted this so much. All last year, I tried so hard to be the right guy for you. I'm not.
You never had to try.
They're so infuriating. Ugh. All right, let's go and we'll talk about this episode. Well, that was the second episode of the third season of Smallville, Phoenix. I enjoyed that episode as well. I didn't think it was as strong as the first episode, but it was still really, really strong episode. Of course, Jonathan ended up going into Metropolis, and Jor-El had granted him powers to bring Clark back, and as soon as Clark got rid of the red kryptonite, the powers were taken away from him. So we're going to see what happens there, because he looked really weak when he got back into Smallville. And basically the whole episode was basically Clark trying to make amends and clean up his mess and move on from what had happened in Metropolis. But of course his past definitely came back to haunt him, because Morgan Edge came back wanting his blood, but he didn't know it was his blood. But he came back wanting what he hired Clark to steal, which turns out, it was his blood, and he gave it to Lionel, and Lionel came this close to figuring out that it was Clark that was the source of this special blood. But of course, good thing that Clark was quick on his feet, and he ended up just exploding the truck, and he just went into the water and waited for them to leave. So we're going to see, I'm not sure if Morgan Edge is dead or not, because he did get shot and he put in the water, but no body, not dead, I don't know. So unfortunately, if he is still alive, there is someone out there who knows his secret. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know. For all you know, he could be dead, but they didn't show his body, so we'll see. And of course, Lex came back and figured out who was lying to him. Lionel was telling him one story, Helen was telling him another. But of course, he figured it out because he is freaking Lex Luthor, and you do not try to outsmart him and outmaneuver him, because he will figure it out and he will frame your ass. So Helen actually had planned the whole thing. It wasn't on Lionel at all. It was Helen who wanted to kill him, and he was right that if it was Lionel, he would not be alive if Lionel was the one who wanted him dead. So I guess she's gone. I don't know. She escaped from the plane, and they were like, "Well, I guess she's not here. Do you want to search for her?" And I guess he is trying to find her, but whatever. She's gone, and he is teaming up with Lionel now to work for Luthor Corp, and I'm guessing this is kind of where he's slowly going to start to be more like Lionel and less like Clark, because he is going to have that influence more in his life, working with his father, alongside his father. So that'll be fun to watch. But of course, I loved the reunion of Clark and Lex. That was so awesome. I love their smiles when he came up behind the truck, and just their embrace, and just smiling with each other. And, so good. I love their friendship. I don't want to see this go bad. And I know it is, and it's heartbreaking. Damn it. So that, and of course, Lex, still being the good guy that he is, he bought the farm. So that means that, I didn't think they were going to leave the farm. So I'm glad they figured out a way, a realistic reason why they were able to keep the farm. So I loved that. And I loved the fact that it was Jonathan's compass, that it was kind of a throwaway thing at the end of last season. And I'm really glad they brought it back about Jonathan giving him this compass that actually saved Lex's life, which was awesome. And so now he's on good terms with the Kents, and he just wants what he's wanted this entire show so far, is to be part of the Kent family. And Jonathan finally accepted him as part of the family. I mean, he smiled, but like, we're going to see how long that lasts, because Jonathan and Lex's relationship is as up and down as Clana. That's a great segue to talk about Clana. Oh, they're so frustrating. They're so freaking adorable together. They have so much chemistry. It's insane. And yet, the minute they get together, the show breaks them apart. And it is so frustrating. But I do understand where he's coming from, where he doesn't want to hurt her. And he's tired of always hurting her. But guess what? Like, she's sitting here just begging him to open up to her, to take her back, to figure out how to make this work. And he just keeps putting her down and keeps hurting. Like, I'm surprised that she would even want to try and make this work. Because this guy who you've been in love with, you finally get together, and then he runs off for 3 months, runs away, doesn't explain himself, acts like a complete ass when you're in Metropolis, yells at his parents for whatever reason. He's on, Red K, being like, "You're not my parents," and all these other things. You're just like, what the? And it gives you no explanation as to what had happened when he was in Metropolis. Like she's a bigger person than I think anybody should, and she's giving him more chances than anybody should at this point. I just feel so bad for her, and it's a hard decision for Clark, because I understand where he's coming from, where he wants to be with her, but he keeps hurting her, and his past is going to come back to haunt him, and he just wants to protect her from that side of him that is still there. Because Red K, it doesn't make him, Kent Clark or bad Clark. It just strips away his inhibitions. So the person that we saw underneath is who he is and who he wants to be. And you see him without the weight of the world on his shoulders, and kind of how he could be, which is really scary. The back and forth. I'm like, God damn it. Like, we're going to see. I guess we'll see what happens going forward. But I guess they're broken up now, which they were never, like I don't know, were they ever, really together? I guess they were together at the very end, but then he left, and whatever. So Clana is done. We'll see how long before they get back together, and then break up again, and get back together, and break up again. This is their pattern, and it's really annoying right now. But, yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, I really, really thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I'm glad that they didn't just gloss over what had happened in Metropolis, that it did come back to bite him, and that he did have to deal with this when he was off Red K. And he was so scary when he was talking to Morgan Edge, when Edge came to the farm, and he was just shoves him up against the car. And he's like, I don't want to see you in Smallville yet. I'm like, damn, he can be scary when he needs to be. That is for damn sure. My God. And it helps that he's 6'5" and, a big guy. So that also helps a lot. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give this an 8.5. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought the first episode was a little bit stronger, but I did enjoy this episode as well. So strong start to this season, and I'm excited to kind of see where this season goes now that, I guess the biggest plot device is that Helen is gone, but Lex is now at Luthor Corp. So we're going to see where this series goes and where this season goes. I am excited to figure it out. As far as the tally board, we only have 2 this time. We have of course, Color Kryptonite at the very beginning. He was still on Red K, so +1 there. So we had a total of 5. And of course, we had a Clana Ending, which gives us 17. So if you want to see my full reaction, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description. Or, hang out right here. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for the next episode.